Hey guys, and welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this modular skeletal cube. And this model is fairly easy to make. It's just a bit of work to make all the components and put it together. But even though it looks complicated, it's actually really easy to put together. In order to make this model, you're going to need 20 square sheets of paper. And you're going to need 8 for the corners, so you can make that one color if you'd like. And you're going to need 12 for the connections. And as you can see, they just sort of connect like this. The tips go into the edges of the tubes, and that's how everything stays together. So on that note, let's get started and I will show you how to make this. Alright, so for this model I'm going to start with 2 square sheets just to demonstrate how to make the corner piece and the connecting piece. And obviously this model is a lot smaller than what you would get if you used a big sheet like this. This is a 6" by 6" sheet. In order to make this, I cut the 6" by 6" sheet into 4 equal squares. So if you want a smaller model, you can do that, or you can use the larger size paper. So I'm just going to show you how to make these 2 units, and then I'm going to show you, using this model, how I connected the units together. So I'm going to start by showing you how to make the corner piece. You'll want to start with the color side facing down, and we're going to fold it so that the top edge aligns with the bottom edge. Once you have it nicely aligned, crease it into place. Unfold it. Now fold it so that the right edge aligns with the left edge. Once again, when you have it properly aligned, crease it into place. Unfold it. Now we're going to turn it so that one of the tips is facing us, it doesn't matter which one. And you want to fold it so that the tip comes and aligns with the 2 intersecting creases in the middle. So fold it to the center. Once you have it aligned, crease it in. Turn it sideways. Fold it so that this tip comes and meets the center. Crease it in once you have it aligned. Once you've done that, do the same thing on this side here. Fold this tip to the center. Get it nicely aligned. Crease it into place. And finally fold the last side to the center. Crease it in. Now we're going to turn it so that one of the tips is facing us. Once again, doesn't matter which one. And go ahead and just lift the top left and top right flap open. Just like that. Grab the right side. Grab the left and fold it up against the center crease. So fold it up like this. And you're folding the left side onto the right. Crease it in. Once you have the shape, we're now going to fold it so that the left edge here comes and aligns with this crease. So you're going to take this and you're just going to fold this down. Get that nicely aligned. Make sure you have a pointed tip up here. And then go ahead and crease the whole thing into place. Now, while keeping this folded, we can open it up from the center. And you want to take this top part here and fold it down against the already existing crease. So fold that entire flap down and just tuck that in nicely. And if you want to, you can go to the outer edges and just pinch those in. And as you can see, you've created the corner piece of the model. And you'll want to go ahead and make 8 of these. And now I'll show you how to make the connecting pieces. Let's set that aside. So once again, we're going to start with a square sheet of paper. And you'll want to start with the color side facing down. We're going to fold it so that the top edge aligns with the side edge, putting in a diagonal crease. Get that nicely aligned. Crease it into place. Unfold it. Now fold it so that the top edge aligns with the right edge. putting in a diagonal crease the other way. And get it aligned, crease it into place. Unfold it. Now we're going to turn it so that one of the tips is facing us, doesn't matter which one. And you want to go up to the top tip and fold it down to the center where both of these creases intersect, so fold it down like this. Once it's aligned, crease it into place. Do the same thing with this bottom tip here, fold this tip to the center. Get it properly aligned, crease it in. Unfold this flap. Now we're going to fold it so that this tip comes and aligns with the crease that you just made. So fold it down to that point there. Crease it in. Turn the model around, do the same thing with this flap, unfold it. Fold this tip to that crease that you just made. Crease it in. Now we're going to flip the entire model over to the other side. Unfold the two flaps that you just folded. And we're going to fold it back along the creases that we made. So take your first flap here, right at the tip, fold it up against the first crease. Then fold it one more time against the second crease right here. So just go ahead, fold this up again. Turn the model, do the same thing. Fold this up once. Fold it once more until you get this shape. Flip the model back over to the other side. And now we're going to fold it so that the right tip comes and folds to the center. Make sure you get that nicely aligned. Crease it into place until you get the shape. Now we're going to fold it so that this edge comes and aligns with the center crease. So fold it up, and as you do, allow this flap to fold out. Align it with the center, and then crease it in. Do the same thing with the top edge here. Fold this edge to the center. Crease it into place. Now if you'll notice, we have a crease here already. Just fold it down along the pre-existing crease and just make sure you define the crease nicely. So crease it in, unfold it. So that's where we have the crease right there. You want to fold it so that this edge comes and aligns with that crease. So get it nicely aligned. Crease this in. Unfold it. Now fold it so that this tip down here comes and folds up to this point right here. So you're going to fold it all the way up there. Crease it in. Unfold it. And now we're going to fold it so that this tip comes and meets this crease right here. So fold it up right to that point. Crease it in. Once you reach this stage, you should have 4 equally spaced creases, one over there, one over here, and 2 in between. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back to this tip, and we're going to fold it up so that this tip comes and meets this point right here. Let's fold it just like that. Crease it in. And you're going to be inserting this side into this opening on the side here. So just carefully take the side, insert it into the top, and then into the bottom, and just squeeze those two parts together. And I find that if you just push the model down like this, it helps force everything into place. sort of flattening it out like that. And once you have it in most of the way, it doesn't go all the way in. However, it should go most of the way. I've got it stuck in there. There we go. So it should go to about that length there. And then go ahead and define all the edges. And spend a little time just trying to get it in as far as it'll go. That looks like it's about as good as it'll get. And that is your finished connecting piece. So what you can do now is you can take your corner piece and you can take the tip of the corner piece and you can insert it into the part where you have this white side on the inside. So take the tip. If you'll notice, there's a white layer and then your colored layer on top. You want to make sure this tip goes right in between those two. And once you slide it in, it should fit snugly like that. And I'm going to show you how to put the entire model together, just so that it becomes easy for you guys. Alright, so we have our first unit. Take your tip, insert it into the part where you have sort of a white edge and a colored edge. So 2 layers, just insert it between those 2 layers, just like that. Take your next corner and insert it into the other side. And this is pretty much what you'll be doing for all the sides, just insert it into the 2 layers there. And you want to keep doing this on all the sides. I'm going to go ahead and do it in time lapse just so that it doesn't become a long and boring video, but hopefully it is fairly straightforward. There's nothing too complicated about it, so I'm going to go ahead and do this in time lapse and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I've almost finished, and this is probably the hardest part of putting the model together. It's the last unit that you have to place in here, and you sort of have to carefully stretch this out so that you can insert it in. So put it on one side. There we go. So once you have this in, make sure you pull this apart without getting any of the other pieces separated. And just insert it into the opening there. And there you go. You should now have your finished skeletal cube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.